people? It's the homie Devin, and I'm here with my co-host, I Am Black Santa.
What up? Episode 4? That one podcast?
That one podcast. How's things been going with you, man? You working on anything new?
Man, I'm trying to, man. I've been slacking recently, man. I've been, working and trying to do this shit and grinding, but I'm getting back into it. You know what I'm saying? Got a special reaction video. Something ain't never been done before.
Okay.
Y'all gonna see.
See how good that shit is.
It's going mind blown. No Jaden Smith.
Nice. But no, I'm learning how to DJ, man.
You learning how to DJ?
I'm learning how to DJ.
Oh
yeah.
On the turntables?
Not turntables. I'm using controller, but eventually I'm gonna work my way up to turntables. I would do turntables, but vinyl is expensive as hell right now.
Vinyls are expensive. So you gonna be at the parties, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's DJ. What's your DJ?
I ain't got one. Shit, it's a process to that.
It is a process.
I'll come up with something eventually. I gotta let my skills
build
first.
I feel you.
Can't come up with a name and not know how to do shit with the controller yet.
I just hopped into it.
But yeah, let's get started on this podcast though, man. Right into it. Gaming. The SNES Classic. They announced that finally. What's your thoughts on that?
NES Classic?
The SNES Classic.
They finna take it off the shelves in a month.
Oh yeah, definitely. It'll never hit the shelves.
I said they're gonna hit the shelves for like a couple weeks. They're gonna get their sales going and they're gonna snatch it out of nowhere. You're not gonna be able to get it anywhere else.
Unless it's on eBay for like thousands of dollars.
Exactly. That's what I think they're gonna do with this.
But yeah, they're talking about having games being downloaded to the virtual console and shit. The online store for
like
Nintendo
VR?
Switch and Wii.
Or like,
no, not like VR. Just how like with the Switch and Wii U and the Wii, you bought the game. It's online games, like how PlayStation serves. They call it the virtual console.
oh, okay.
So instead of just coming preloaded with the games, you can download the games. So I wonder if they're gonna make you pay for the game separately. I could see them doing that.
That was money
grab.
Yeah, money grab. If they're gonna have to like put more shit into that console, it's already.
Yeah,
already
it better
bought.
come preloaded or some shit.
It might be like how they were dropping like the Atari and like all the other shit in stores like $40-$50 and have the preloaded games already on there. I think it might be like that, and then you can actually like download more like PlayStation Now.
Like if they put the whole Super Nintendo library on there, but only had it loaded with like 10-15 games, that'd be pretty cool.
I don't think they're gonna.
But they better put the best games preloaded on there, not make you pay for the best games and just put some bullshit on there.
You know they're not going to. They're gonna give you mostly garbage ones and like 2 or 3 good ones, and the rest they're going to put out at certain moments on the store like PlayStation does. They're gonna give you certain ones at certain moments and make you wait. And probably not tell you when they're gonna drop them either.
I could definitely see that. Can't put nothing past Nintendo, especially nowadays.
But it looks like they're trying to change it up. Cause with the Switch, they're slowly turning it down. Slowly.
That's because they know they're dying.
Yeah, because
they're making drastic moves.
Like today I read they have a game called Vaccine. It's like an old school Resident Evil game. Which I was like, it's kind of stupid, but hey, good job for y'all for being different from fucking once.
What's the premise of that?
It's like the old school style Resident Evil game where you walk around and click for the shit.
Like
that type of hard control, all that bullshit.
Is it rated up?
I didn't check all that shit. I just saw like hats off for y'all for actually doing something different. I was like, hey, maybe y'all are actually trying to get your head out your ass for once and do something that.
Hey, yo, if it's good, go out and support that shit, man. For real.
That shit's like it was garbage. I'm not even lying. I was like, this shit's like trash.
Fuck, what's the point of trying something different if you're gonna half-ass it? Jesus
it's like they half-assed it, but I was like, hey, hats off, at least y'all trying to do something different.
Okay. But the Xbox One X, some news popped up on that.
It's
struggling to play games in native 4K at 60 frames per second.
I didn't know that. They hyped it up for no reason. Like, they gassing that shit up.
Like, it doesn't surprise me all that. Because the specs-wise, it was stronger than the PS4 Pro, but not by a whole lot. And the PS4 Pro was struggling to play games at, I swear, upscaled games at 4K.
Yeah, like Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yeah.
They couldn't play the graphics like they were supposed to be played like that. It was choppy at some points at best. So I knew that it wasn't going to be that great, I know they were gassing that shit up from E3. I was like, y'all just giving a whole bunch of shit out to gas motherfuckers up, but this shit ain't gonna be that good when it come out. You're gonna release another one in a couple months saying this is the better version.
Yeah.
Always happens.
Always damn money grabs. And then the PS4, or not PS4, the PS5, it's rumored that it might come out within the next couple of years. Did you see that?
I haven't seen that.
I've only heard a couple of things on the download, but somebody's talking about it.
Is there giving anything how it's going to be?
No details, anything else. Just somebody that works at Sony, like I had tweeted some suspicious shit or some shit. You know, get some rumors started. And that's how it happened.
That's how it always is, man. But hey, they do drop the PS5. I hope it is within 2020 or later.
Yeah,
because if they drop it too soon, I feel like if they drop too soon, it's gonna be like the PS4 and the Xbox One. It's going to be dropped too soon, and it's gonna have a lot of problems. Because like you remember when they dropped the PS2.
I mean, I don't know. As far as those go, I feel like for me, I didn't feel like the Xbox One and the PS4 came out too soon because Xbox 360 and PS3 had a very long life cycle. They had like a 10-year, damn near 8-year life cycle basically.
Yeah, but see, like
that's a lot of time.
It is a decent amount of time, but when the PS2 from PS3, it was a decent gap.
I don't think it was. I think that was only like 6 years.
Exactly, but they dropped what the PS4 and the Xbox One. That was like 4 years.
What? Oh, what do you mean?
The PS4 and the Xbox One when they released the newer consoles.
Those are just like halfway. Trying to keep up with the PC things. Those aren't technically new consoles because they still play the same.
That's what I feel like. They shouldn't try to keep up with the PC.
Oh yeah, they're definitely not going to.
They're not going to win that battle. PC has been stronger than consoles forever, and they're never going to win. So keep PC out of this situation. Try to compete with you two. Xbox, PlayStation, compete with each other until Nintendo get the head out after they compete you. But don't try to fucking jump weight classes when you're not ready to jump.
Not at all. Because then you just essentially become a PC.
Exactly.
And if people want PC, they're gonna buy a fucking PC. They're not gonna fucking buy a console to play expensive games and just have a limited library.
Exactly. Also, like Xbox and PlayStation stay in their own lane. Mm-hmm. Like they're trying to merge into another lane. They don't know fucking shit about it.
And Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Oh yeah, I read about that today, and it's like it's basically based on the relationship between Rachel and Chloe, how they came together and all the that bullshit, all that happened. Rachel, Chloe and her dad dying, and shit after that, Max leaving.
Just basically how they lost contact and lost their friendship.
Yeah, but one question they still refuse to answer is the time rewinding shit. Is that going to be a factor, or is it just going to be about Chloe and Rachel having their bullshit?
I heard Rachel, or is it Rachel? No, Chloe has more of a intuition thing. Like she can intuition and like she's able to manipulate people instead of time.
What?
Yeah, that's what I heard about.
How the fuck does that even work?
I don't know. I guess we gotta find out when the game comes out.
That's why I'm like, I wanted this to be a good game, but like I feel like it's not going to work.
No, I feel like it's extra. They don't have to do this.
Like,
is anybody asking for this?
They're asking for Life is Strange 2. That's what they're asking for.
How did the first one end? For the most part, because I know it has different endings and everything, but general synopsis. Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! If you don't like this, fast forward it.
No, if you don't like this, fuck you.
Damn. I didn't say that, y'all. Like, spoiler alert. My ending was, the storm hit. Chloe and Max were riding down the beach in Chloe's car and truck, and they were just having some fun conversation. I don't really remember this a minute since I played this game. And basically, everything's cool. Like, the storm hits.
So, why? They never explained why the storm is there.
I don't.
Like, for sure.
I don't really remember.
They always hinted at Max being the cause of it. Like, I played it, but I haven't beaten it completely. I'm almost there.
Like, I don't remember, like, how it really happened, but what I remember from the ending is, like, they were driving down the beach, and they were talking about something. And it might have been that, but like I don't fucking remember.
And it was just over.
Like they had a conversation, I think explained everything, and then they give you the fucking shit. Like 50% out of 100 pick this choice, and 40 pick this choice. Like shit like that.
I mean, it sounds like a cliffhanger to me. In a way,
it kind of was a cliffhanger.
It's like, where do you go from there? Now Max has all these fucking powers, and what's she gonna do with them? Now is she never gonna use them again?
She's going to.
She gonna become some type of superhero? Just the whole fucking game, she's called a hero, everyday hero Max.
Nah, I was just an asshole. That's what I was.
You were an asshole?
I was an asshole.
I don't know. I find it weird when I play those narrative games because I always do the right thing. And I'm like, why am I doing the right fucking video game? I want there to be so much drama, just a bunch of dumb shit going on.
Hell yeah, like
fucking reason. Like, I'm trying to do this shit as if I was actually living through this situation. I'm just like, I ain't trying to get no shit.
See, I used to play games like that. Now, I'm like, man, fuck you. Fuck your mindset. Fuck what you had to do. Fuck all this shit. I'm doing what I want, when I want. You can't stop me type shit.
Yeah, it's funny because I always catch myself just playing it safe and shit. Like, it's a fucking video game. It ain't real life. And then I start being an asshole.
And that's when the game gets fun.
Yeah. It gets a lot more interesting when you're a dick. But nah, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh,
what's going on with that?
My God. If you haven't seen the trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3, you need to watch that shit.
I haven't. Is there like a newer one? Or the one from last year E3?
I didn't see the one from last year E3, so I can't tell you if it's new or not. But one that I saw is with they're in the Toy Story world. And the graphics look amazing. It looks like a fucking animated movie. Like a literal animated movie. It looks just as good as a Toy Story movie. And the hype, people are like, slow clap with it. Because, like, people say, I understand why they've been taking so long with this game. Like, this shit looks amazing. Hopefully, and they're saying, like, it's not going to have as many worlds as Kingdom Hearts 2, but the gameplay is going to be so much more better. So it's like, people are, like, fucking ecstatic for this game. And it's like, hopefully, comes out, they say 2018. I think that it's going to be, if it does come out, it's going to be December 2018, end of the year, shit like that.
That's so far away. I hate when they announce games years before they're actually gonna come out.
Like The Last of Us, man.
Yeah, like why? Why they bring that shit up? I don't want to know about that fucking while it's in early development. Like, tell me, like, at least a year before it comes out. I'm not trying to wait 3 years to play a fucking game.
Exactly, like when y'all are done with the game.
Especially since nowadays they'll just throw a game out there. Like, what's the reception like? Should we finish it? I don't know. Nobody's really fucking with it. Should we finish this game?
Nah, let's put it out there.
Or just. Man, we can't really do it. Like with Scalebound, that fucking Xbox One game that they were developing. This is a fucking exclusive. But they canceled it because the Xbox One couldn't actually run that game the way the developer wanted to. So they canceled the entire fucking game, and it looked like a really good game. It looked like, what am I looking for? The one with the game with the witch that was...
The Witcher?
No. The chick witch. Bayonetta. It was made by them, I think. I'm pretty sure it was developed by Platinum Games, the same people that made the game.
I don't know about who made Bayonetta, to be honest.
No, yeah. But either way, they completely threw that game out. But they could bring it back for the Xbox One X, because hopefully they'll be able to run it. So, better be.
Hopefully, you never know with these companies nowadays.
Oh, yeah. But next on the list, we have Anthem. What do you have to say about
Anthem? That
I don't
shit.
know anything about that game. I haven't been following it. It looks dope, but I have a feeling that shit's gonna be like an online-only game, and I don't fuck with online-only games.
Hey, they say that this might be the replacement to Mass Effect. The Mass Effect.
Oh, like the successor.
Yeah, it's a successor.
Because it's made by BioWare, right?
Yeah, it's made by BioWare. Because they said, if you read the reviews of Mass Effect Andromeda, their reviews are very shaky.
I love that game, though.
I haven't played it. I just started playing it, so I can't say. But I read the reviews. It's shaky at best. A lot of people didn't really like it. They said the quests were like half-assed at best, and like it just really wasn't put
I mean, I get why people didn't enjoy it. Yeah, the story wasn't there, and I did play the original trilogy, and I love the original trilogy. something about Mass Effect Andromeda's gameplay just made it stand out above how bad the stories and all the missions were. Just the way it was.
I see that.
It was good. It was really good gameplay.
And with Anthem, it kind of looks like Titanfall mixed with Mass Effect. The robot shit mixed with the open world.
I heard that it's gonna be like a Destiny type game.
I didn't really read so much about that. Like, they didn't really point too much to Destiny. Like, it has Destiny type of
Like, I think it's gonna be EA's competitor to Destiny. Who published Destiny?
I never really played Destiny.
I don't know.
I don't really know. I don't really deep into games. I don't really play like that.
Yeah, I know that.
So it's like I don't know who really get that. But like, hey, what the Anthem looks? It looks like a good game. Like, as soon as you can hop in and play for a little bit.
Oh, so it is an online game.
I think it's online and story mode, like the way they were saying.
Okay.
Because they said Titanfall.
This is gonna be like co-op.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh yeah, it is co-op. Fuck am I thinking?
Because if they're saying if it's Titanfall mixed with Mass Effect, of course it's gonna be some online and some co-op. So we'll see when it comes out. I didn't check the release.
You might should do a game with the homies on that one.
Yeah,
See
but
how
you,
good it is.
that's it. It depends what money situation looking like. Because that's probably gonna be like a $60 game when it
It's
comes out.
definitely gonna be a $60 game when it comes out.
So we'll see. We'll see. Because we do need something to play the game with homies.
Something else we got coming out soon is Evil Within 2.
Oh, that shit. I played the first one and the second one.
I love the first one.
Yeah, the first one was my shit. The second one they say is just continue with that same fucked up dream-like situation.
Okay.
On the second one. And they're saying like, imagine if you mix Freddy Krueger's dream-like fucked up situations with the Matrix.
So is it gonna be like crazy kung fu in this one?
I don't know crazy kung fu, but you get some crazy fucked up shit.
Okay.
Like the first one. So,
I fuck with it. No, I love the first Evil Within. I thought
And
it was good. It was a really good return to the survival horror franchise because I feel like there's not too many of those games nowadays.
Resident Evil has been the only one that's really been putting shit out. You know,
they're definitely not survival horror anymore.
Yeah, like they're got way away from that, but it's like that game gave.
I miss games like the original Dead Space, like the first one. That game was
The
scary
original
as shit.
was even the trailer was creepy as
What the
fuck.
hell, yeah.
Just see dead bodies floating in space and the twinkle twinkle little star song playing like fucking creepy as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
And then see pictures of like fucking aliens fucking running at you with fucking little things they got in their arms. Like that shit was creepy as fuck.
Yeah, I feel like nowadays, if it's not an action game, nobody's gonna really fund it. Nobody's gonna put it out there. That's what I like about Evil Within is you got those mechanics from, you know, back in the day, Clock Tower, Silent Hill
Type shit. And it's like,
so
and the second one, they said they're continuing on with the storyline from the first one, so it's gonna be the same shit.
Okay. I don't remember how the first one is.
The first one, if you didn't beat the first one, it kind of continues on from that same fuck.
Do you think did you beat the first one?
Yep.
Do you think it'll be easy to pick up from as far as story goes, or do you think they're reaching with the story?
I hopped in, didn't know what the fuck was going, so I'm gonna do the same thing. Like, oh, just hop in, like Master, hop in, don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm just running with it.
Okay, I dig that. All right, now let's talk Marvel for a second. Now, you said that a standalone Hulk movie might not be strong enough to happen.
Yes, because Mark Ruffalo?
Oh, Mark Ruffalo?
Yeah, the dude that played the Hulk in the Avengers movie, he's come out saying that he's personally said in the interview that a standalone Hulk movie is very highly out of the question.
Yes. Let me explain this. Hulk movies in the past have not been received well at all. They basically flop for the most part.
And Universal owns the rights to Hulk, so.
Do they?
Yes, it's Universal.
Okay.
They own it. They don't get along with the Marvel company of making like good movies, good superhero movies. They just want to be about the money. Yeah. Marvel wants it to be about the fans. So like that's one thing.
They'll probably about snatch them. Get the Hulk the same way they got Spider-Man from Sony.
Yeah, because they said Spider-Man and Captain America are like the only two standalone Marvel heroes that really got their own movie like that. Mm-hmm. And it has to do with Universal. Universal is like a big situation why there's not a lot of movies out there.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, in my personal opinion, I think a standalone movie could possibly work just because. Well, they can only do it a certain way. They'd have to do Planet Hulk. That's the only way it would be able to work. And I thought they would be doing that because of the way they're doing the new Thor movie. How the fuck did Hulk end up on a whole nother planet?
True.
In the Gladiator thing.
True.
I feel like it's going in the Planet Hulk direction. So I was just thinking, alright, in a few years we're going to see a Planet Hulk movie. And I was cool with it. Because that's the thing, Hulk isn't a very interesting character to think about. He's strong as fuck, but there's no character to him. He's just an angry green guy running around. Who the fuck wants to see Bruce Banner?
Because all Bruce Banner does is try to find a cure.
Yeah, like, that's not interesting. That's why Hulk doesn't really work by himself. He's a really good side character. Like, he's great in the Avengers. He's one of the best parts, but put him in a movie by himself, it's not that
But, see, the thing now is, more Marvel movies are having other Marvel characters in it, so it wouldn't be a standalone Hulk movie.
Yeah.
There would be more.
I mean, it'd be cool if, in a way, they kind of took the Thor Ragnarok movie and put elements from Planet Hulk into that movie. That would be cool.
Yeah. Saying like
that would work too.
Exactly, because it's not gonna be Hulk by himself. You're gonna see Thor. Most likely gonna see Iron Man. Because he's most likely gonna build the ship to send that motherfucker to.
Of course.
Right. So there's gonna be more elements to him Hulk being by himself. So I say back then, the Marvel movies it probably wouldn't work, but nowadays,
especially with the cinematic universe, people will watch it just to know what the fuck's going on. So you're not lost to watching all the other movies.
Exactly. It's not all Hulk by himself. You're going to see other Marvel characters in there, which is going to give it that element to make it better.
Good.
But you know, it's all about the money, so.
Well, no, I saw the new Spider-Man Homecoming movie.
I haven't seen it yet.
That movie is probably the best Spider-Man movie.
Why?
Why? Because they portrayed Peter Parker the way he's supposed to be. He's actually a fucking kid. That's what I didn't like about the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. He was a grown-ass man playing a fucking teenager. And then when he wasn't a teenager, it was weird. When I picture Peter Parker and Spider-Man, I picture him as a high school kid, you know?
Like 17,
16. In this movie, he's 15. Like, he's literally a 15-year-old kid in playing Spider-Man. And he was cocky and everything, shit talker. And it was just great. It was just great the way about. They showed him as a weak teenager. He always got into situations he wasn't ready for. He got his ass beat a lot in the movie. There was one part of the movie where I felt bad for Spider-Man because he got trapped in a situation like, fuck, like he might not actually get out of this. And it wasn't like just a bad guy thing. It was just a situation that happened to him where he like broke down and it was just like, I might not survive this moment. And it was just crazy the way it was written perfectly. The Vulture he's an amazing fucking bad guy. He's not like your typical villain. He was just a businessman, but
are you alright?
He was just he wasn't corny at all. He wasn't overly bad. He was just like, stay the fuck out of my way. Like
kind of like how Black Mask was in Batman. You know who Black Mask is?
Kinda.
I
know who Black Mask is.
He was the businessman of the Batman universe.
I mean, kind of, but not really. He wasn't that big of a businessman because Vulture's shit was more specific.
Okay.
He was stealing what are they called, the Chitauri or whatever.
Whatever the fuck it's called.
The aliens from the Avengers. He was stealing their weapons and selling them on the black market. And
you know where the mines are?
Past the station.
I think Spider-Man was trying to... I don't know. I can't really remember what the fuck happened. I don't want to give you that story anyway. It was just great. It was a really good fucking movie.
I guess I gotta see it then.
Yeah, it was good. It was long as fuck.
How long was it?
It was like close to 3 hours long.
Damn! That's like Lord of the Rings.
A lot fucking happens in the movie. Like,
most superhero movies are like 2 hours, 2.5 hours max.
But that was he's pushing it.
He's pushing Lord of the Ring hours.
Oh yeah, but a lot happens. They take him out of New York City, put him in suburbs just to show he's weak. He's not made for shit like that. And I like that they showcased that shit because nowadays they make heroes seem
invincible, like they could be
not really invincible. It's just they're gonna make it out this.
Yeah.
Spider-Man didn't win a fight up until the end of the movie. And no, he didn't even fucking win that fight. It was just the bad guy fucking up on his own. And it just showed that he was immature and not ready for a fight. The whole movie, Tony's like, you're not fucking ready for this. Like, the whole movie, Tony's telling him, you're not ready for this. Stop getting involved in this shit. I will take care of it. He kept getting involved, kept getting his ass beat. And it was great.
I'm gonna have to see this movie. I'm definitely going to put that on my list of movies to watch.
Yeah, let's move on to hip hop now. Let's talk about some albums that came out over the past month. We had Vince Staples' Big Fish Theory.
I listened to that. It was fucking weird.
It was definitely different. I am a big Vince Staples fan, but that album was just... It was so different, I couldn't focus on it, and I honestly forgot about it. I'm gonna go back and listen to it, though. Just see what I like and dislike about it.
I might not.
We also had DJ Khaled's Grateful.
Didn't like it.
Didn't like that either. I liked the singles, but that's about it. I feel like the production-wise could have been a little bit better, but that's what happens when you let a 1-year-old EP an album. So who really knows? I mean, shout out to DJ Khaled for doing that, because Assad's good. Just off that album, his name being on it,
he's good for the rest of his
well,
life.
he's set. So shout out to DJ Khaled for that. That was
He should have set his son up for the rest of his life.
I wish he would have made it a better album. Like, shit.
I doubt it go platinum, but it was cool.
Hey, that's all you really need. And then we also had Calvin Harris's Funk Wave Bounces Volume 1.
I say it was better than DJ Khaled's album.
I disagree. Just because I feel like there was only one song on Calvin Harris's album that I enjoyed, and that was Slide. And there was at least 3 songs on DJ Khaled's album that I enjoyed.
I say I didn't think of it that I enjoyed it. I was the way the song.
Just
who
the
who was on it and the way it was made. I'll say Calvin Harris, all his songs, every person complimented each other's style.
Okay.
And not like DJ Khaled's, he just had like big names on there, but like Calvin Harris's, he had like Young Thug, Pharrell, and Ariana Grande on the song, and they styles all complement each other, and it make the song better. It's like I'd appreciate that album more, listen to that, and then just listen to DJ Khaled have him throwing like fucking Future and Travis Scott and Migos on the album.
Yeah, Travis Scott didn't sound good in my opinion on that album at all. But no, as far as Calvin Harris and DJ Khaled's albums go, I wonder if that's going to become a trend with DJs dropping albums like that. Because Calvin Harris is a DJ.
I didn't know who he was.
Like, he's not a... I thought he was a singer. I thought he sung on his songs. Like, no, he's the same as DJ Khaled, except he doesn't yell on all his tracks. So he just puts these albums together. Do you think that will work in a world where albums are becoming less and less important and singles are becoming more and more important?
Not really.
You don't think so?
Not really, because then you got all these other DJs trying to do the same thing, and it's like if you're
but think about the environment or the way hip hop is today. People don't really listen to albums as much as they used to. They listen to the songs. Like think the new school, like the new school. Nobody's listening to albums like that. Except for 21. That's about it. Speaking of 21, fuck his album. That album's...
We're going to be catching that because I had something to say about 21, but we're going to finish this conversation. Right. On this new, being the new wave of albums with DJs, I don't really think it's going to...
You don't think it'll stick at all?
It's going to be... Well, you're going to see a couple more, but it's not going to catch a wave.
I don't know. I feel like it has potential. Just because...
It's going to get a minor wave, but not a big wave.
If you put enough... Like, kind of the way DJ Khaled does it, you just put enough anthems on it, you'll get that name for yourself. I feel like that's very achievable with today's thing because all people really listen to as far as the young kids go are their singles. And if you just get those singles and all those different artists on one album, people will probably be more inclined to listen to that album put together by a DJ than Kodak Black's album.
I can see that.
So, like, you gotta keep an eye on that, you know. Maybe invest some stock in that idea.
Maybe, but I doubt it'll stick. Yeah. 21 Savage album. People have been talking a lot of shit about his album.
Like good or bad?
I'm gonna talk about the bad first.
Okay.
That is soft. And Amber Rose made it soft.
No, I don't know. I don't know if I call it soft. I never listened to 21 Savage before this.
I have, and it's like, this is an album. He's saying the exact same shit he would be saying on another song, but just with a slower type of beat. So it's like, yeah, he has a couple slow kind of lady songs, but that's an album. You're supposed to do that for an album, but like, it's not like the normal beats he would do like that.
Okay.
Like No Heart and shit he did like that. It's slower type of beats that people say it's soft, but he's saying the exact same shit that he was saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I just found it funny that on the album he's talking about I'm never wife, no dots.
Yeah, you got Amber Rose.
Like, come on now, you got one of the biggest
queen
dots in the fucking industry.
You got the other queen of dots.
Man, because it's like what? The big three.
There's
Kim? Actually, all the Kardashians. Fuck it, let's just throw all of them in there and just... They're all one. A Kardashian. That's one of the big three. And then you have Amber Rose. And now, you got Black China thrown into the mix.
Hey, since you started, I don't see Kendall being a thought. Kendall Jenner.
Who is she? She's fucking with some
She's
rapper.
fucking ASAP. But she's never been out there.
Just wait.
Just wait. Okay, we're gonna see after ASAP.
She's been my favorite. She's always been my favorite.
After ASAP drops her, then we'll see how she
She's
goes.
on a dotting spree. It's always after that one. The first one.
ASAP turned her out. Well, what other albums in there?
Jay-Z.
Oh,
Big one.
the pinnacle of the albums that have been released in the last couple of weeks.
That album was...
Hey, it was pretty fucking
It
immaculate.
was great. But man, I just... I'm at lost words explaining this album just because of how good it was.
It was goth music.
I'm also a Jay-Z fan. I'm a huge Jay-Z fan. I always want to call it golf music. It's definitely for old heads. I don't see any kids listening to it.
Hey, 50 had me rolling when he was talking about this album. And speaking of 50 Cent, he said something the past couple days. Because he's dropping the album soon, I guess. He was like, yeah. He was like, man, my album ain't gonna be as smart as Jay-Z's album type shit.
Ain't nobody gonna be checking for 50 Cent.
Exactly.
50 Cent's one of those artists where you do not think about them making music anymore. He's a personality, but I'm not gonna listen to this. Basically, it's like Diddy. Like if Diddy dropped a fucking album, nobody cares. It'd be a bunch of money. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. It's like one of those conversations we had not so long ago. He's just an old rapper who's established in the game, so he'll just drop music. And his fans will listen to it, but nobody else will. But Jay-Z stands out because he drops an album. He's an established artist. Everybody listens.
What? Another thing about Jay-Z, you know the thing about subliminal shots in the game.
Yeah,
His subliminal shots aren't really subliminal, but subliminal at the same time. Like,
they're easy to pick out.
they're very easy to pick out, but he'll say
That's
your
how
name.
subliminal shots should be said.
Yeah, he won't say your name, but he'll say something
Like
about
you know he's talking about.
Like he said about Kanye, he was like, said you worked out all day to
niggas skipping leg day just to run their
mouth
mouth.
all day.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what he's talking about because Kanye said that in 30
Then
hours.
he said, I've been to Paris at least 2 times. I seen the Eiffel.
Yeah.
You niggas in Paris, come on now. Like,
And he said something about Preacher too.
they're
About you got your
niggas
son.
in the future playing football with your kid.
Yeah, like that. You know who the fuck he's talking about. Like that's how subliminal shots should be. Where you gotta, and like nowadays you gotta guess. Like, is he talking about me? Could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess we'll never know. But this, you know who the fuck he's talking about. Like, that's why I feel like Jay-Z stood out in this album. And all this shit was so like.
It was well produced.
Well put together.
No ID did his thing on this album. Kanye couldn't have done it better himself. Kanye could have done it better himself. No ID's taught Kanye. He's his mentor. And No ID talked about going back, studying the great albums to see where they failed at and made sure he didn't make those same mistakes with this album. And that's why beat-wise this album is incredible. And who better to compliment the production on this album than Jay-Z, one of the greatest lyricists of
Hey, but
all time.
Jay-Z, he's an asshole for what he did though at first.
What you mean? Oh, the title shit?
Title, and if you had title, you had to have Sprint too long, or you couldn't even get the album.
I don't know why he did that, just for a week later to put it out and everything else.
Snoop Dogg even said he had to get that shit bootleg. Snoop Dogg, come on now, had to get that shit bootleg for him to listen to Jay-Z's album. That's like, why Jay-Z? Why? Not everybody could get that shit.
How do you feel about the way that Jay-Z's gone platinum over the past couple albums? Where he would just, like this deal he had, or this time he had to deal with Sprint where they bought $1 million worth of albums to make him go platinum. Last time he had to deal with Samsung. And I guess the time before that he had to deal with Budweiser or something. I don't really know too much about that. How do you feel about that? Just so he's guaranteed to go platinum every time.
I feel like it's a smart move. He's the only one.
Is it
doing
respectable though?
Is it respectable? It's kind of like you're cheating, but hey, you gotta play the system
Yeah,
sometimes. to get where you
gotta do.
to get where you want to be, and he's the only one really thinking like that. So hey,
Yeah.
hats off
And
to
another
him.
question: does Jay-Z need to do that?
You think this is a joke?
Do you think Kingdom Come probably wouldn't have went platinum? Do you think Magna Carta Holy Grail would have went platinum without that deal?
Drop the weapon.
I say it would have went platinum.
And this album, I feel like eventually it definitely would have went
In fact,
platinum.
it would have.
It would have taken some time,
but
but
it would have went platinum.
It would have gotten there for sure.
That's just Jay-Z. He always takes that extra step to make sure he's going to be
He's a
good.
businessman.
Exactly, and it's like
He makes smart moves. most
he's
of the
taking
time.
the business perspective of music, which other people don't
Yeah.
do. They're making sure that his records get that platinum status.
Mhm.
Most people don't think like that, so hey, you can't knock Jay-Z for
13
hustling.
solo albums, all platinum. He set a record, didn't he? He
No,
broke a record.
he's behind the Beatles.
He's the most for hip hop.
Yeah, but he's gaining on the Beatles.
How many do the Beatles have? Do you know off the top of your head?
Was it 19?
Oh shit! Yeah,
No, I
don't
think-
he'll catch up to
No,
that.
I think it was 16, 17.
Okay.
But it was up there, so he has a couple more
Yeah,
albums before he.
I don't know if
he
Jay-Z will
tops the
push it
Beatles.
that far. I could see this being his last album.
He might drop one more just cause.
Yeah, maybe. But you know, with that whole, he talked about Beyonce in this album. He finally
I mean, that
broke
he
down
cheated.
cheating on her. So Lemonade makes sense, and now we all know why Solange beat his ass in the elevator.
What is crazy, the memes off of this shit, and everybody's like, Jay-Z didn't cheat.
Yeah.
Solange beats his ass in the elevator. Jay-Z didn't cheat.
Lemonade drops.
Jay-Z didn't cheat.
444 drops.
Maybe this nigga did cheat. Like, for real. Like, everybody was denying that shit so hard. Like, Jay-Z wouldn't do that. And he finally comes out like, yeah, I fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
And I was like, Macaulay Culkin face.
But no, that album's great though. Let's stop dick riding Jay-Z and move on to Tyler, the Creator, and talk about how he's dick riding motherfuckers out there.
Oh yeah, you're funny. Irony right there. Because Tyler the Creator, people are saying it's Tyler the Creator coming out as gay with his new album. I personally think he's trolling, like just because his album's coming out. Like
He wants hype. He's just built up
and he's like, what the fuck can I say now? As being Tyler the Creator, that shot motherfuckers.
Yeah, but it's hard to take him serious when he says shit like that because you're so used to him talking shit about everything. And
Anyone.
you can't take him serious. He's a troll in real life. He's a rapper troll. And also, I saw this video the other day, and it was an interview. I'm pretty sure it was recent. And he was they were talking to him about being gay and everything, and you could tell just by watching that video that he was not serious about it. He said, no, I don't fuck with black guys at all. I only like white boys. And
Just Tyler shit.
yeah, it's just like, alright, like that. Yeah, this is Tyler. He's definitely fucking trolling. He's not gay at all.
Exactly, you know, like the tweet that has been popping up a lot, and he's like, man, I tried to come out the closet and nobody believed me. It's like Tyler says shit like that all the time. It's like, so how would you ever take him seriously? Like, it's so
You
hard.
have to put out a sex tape with him and a guy. That's the only people will believe him for sure. Like, he's gay. He's gay. It's like, you know, the whole Jay-Z cheating on Beyonce situation. Nobody really wants to believe it. It's not that they don't want to, it's just that they really can't. Like, because it's fucking Tyler. You can't take anything serious.
What if he came out to like the BET Awards holding the hand for some white dude, and he kissed him in front of the camera?
I've seen white boys do gayer shit in the fucking locker room in high school that was straight. Like, he's just been hanging around the white boys. And white boys have this tendency to do homoerotic stuff. And it's just rubbing off on him and he's using it to gain attention for some reason. It's working. It's definitely working.
You can honestly just getting mad buzz off that shit.
Oh yeah, a lot of buzz. A lot of buzz.
I still don't think he's gay.
Nah, not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
One thing I want to say real quick, motherfuckers need to stop hating on Kyle.
Oh yeah, the XXL freshman.
Yes, Kyle. Calling him corny, not giving him respect because he's not like Playboy
He's not like
Cardi.
a savage rapper.
Or he's not like the the new school rappers, Playboy Cardi, Famous Next, he doesn't rap like them. Like, so he doesn't rap like your favorite artist. You're just going to dismiss him and like call him corny, call these other fucking names because he's like doesn't fit your style of music. Like, Nick's got bars. This he talks with
he can spit.
Like this, he talks with
if you once you get past his voice, he's actually a really good artist.
Like he's
he's
very lyrical.
I was surprised. And then like I Spy was the first song I heard of him. So
I
wrote him off as like a Lil Yachty type dude.
I heard him way back, like before he
I've heard he's been around for a long time.
I've heard him when I was like 19.
Yeah, 18. That was like 5 years ago.
Exactly, and it's like I didn't know this was him.
Yeah.
And when I found him, I was like, "Hey, this nigga's been grinding." Hey,
I got respect for Kyle though. He can spit. Just get past his voice.
Give him a chance.
But I wrote him off because I spied something. I just thought he was a Lil Yachty type rapper. But I started paying attention to him when he became a double XL freshman and started actually listening to him.
Like he spit some actual shit, man.
He can rap. He can rap. So he had your favorite stuff in the cypher?
Like the freestyles or like the whole cipher? Like,
let's do both. Who had your favorite freestyle?
Say Kyle, Ugly God, X. Is that 4?
Yeah.
Cat
Your guys. Alright, Cat G.
It's my top 5.
Your top 5?
Yeah.
Alright, now, with me, the freestyles were so long ago, I completely forgot what all of them sounded like. So I'm gonna hit pass on this one. My favorite artist in the cypher was PNB Rock. His stuck out the most to me, just because he spit bars in cypher. He had shit that stuck with me. Like right now, I can quote him like some shit he said, and he said, "Hell yeah, fucking right. This probably a perk 30. It's gonna be a long night." Like that shit was cold as hell to me. But Kyle's cypher was good. Who was with Kyle in his cypher video? Amin's was good too.
A Boogie.
I think I fucked with A Boogie too. The first cypher was the best as far as a whole goes.
A Boogie it wasn't bad, but it wasn't
great. Yeah. But it probably stood out above the second cypher, the middle cypher with like fucking.
That was the hype cypher.
Ugly guy.
That was like the hype cypher. Like,
Playboy Cardi.
The one that everybody wanted to see.
Okay, that's.
Cause it's like it's got Playboy Cardi, it's got Ugly Guy, it's got X, it's got Made in Tokyo.
I haven't even heard anybody praise that cypher like that one.
No, they praised it.
Everybody talked about. Everybody clowned.
They talked about.
I saw people clowning X, but also in contact with a bunch of older people. I find X is the most interesting.
They clown X, like, cause like his shit was so off the wall. But everybody says like, yeah, X is freestyle. Like his shit, yeah, he got cut the beat up.
What was he talking about? He was just saying some wild, crazy shit. He was talking about leave your cell phone at home so they don't trace it or some shit. Like,
basically, like.
But he wasn't talking about. I think he was breaking down killing somebody. Like I think that's all he was talking about. It was nothing. It's not that deep, fam. It's really not that deep. It's just extra. That's what made it seem so deep.
It's the end part when he was talking about like the killing shit. But like basically what he was like saying is like, is your religion real? And damn, I forgot his like all the thing he was talking about is religion real, and like, is everything you believe in true? That was the first part of the cycle, and then he started talking about that was that part. But like yeah, like for me, what I got from his freestyle and his cipher is him saying is like, is the shit you believe in and the shit that you grew up new, is it actually true? Like, does that shit, if you die, are you actually gonna go?
I mean, that's cool, but I guess for the kids, his fans, they probably never heard shit like that.
Yeah,
But for me, I'm used to hearing shit like
exactly, that. Like, we already know shit like that. But it's like motherfuckers that just grew up coasting through life and just accepting what's normal. He's saying, like, is the shit that you grew up on, is that shit actually true? Like, just to open motherfuckers' ears and eyes type shit. Okay. That's what he
I get that. He's definitely an interesting character. I don't fuck with him as a rapper, but I do
as a person
fuck with his personality.
Like, as a person.
And that's the thing. I feel like with these new age rappers, it's way more about personality than it is your actual talent.
Look at Playboy Cardi. Yes. Don't.
Niggas really good, man. I mean, it's a different age. Like, we're older, so we have our. It's like we remember when people older than us would listen to Lil Wayne, like, oh, this nigga's trash. But to us, he was a fucking guy.
He's a fucking monster.
Like, that's how we are to these kids, and you just realize as you're getting older, like, you really get out of touch with the new music coming up. Because I feel like all this new music that's coming out is gonna be great beats, a cadence, and crazy ad-libs. Bars don't matter anymore.
Look at Dexter.
He got bars?
He ain't got bars. He's ad-libs. On point.
Yeah, I feel like that's all hip-hop's gonna be in a couple years. As far as popular ones. Or it's gonna split. There's gonna be a split. They're gonna start calling this new wave something else. It's gonna be a completely different genre.
This is what's gonna happen. This one is split in a different variety of rap music. Rap music is one of rock.
Oh yeah, we
all
talked about
that
this
shit
before.
like that.
Yeah, like the subgenres basically.
I want to say something about this R. Kelly sex cult that's been popular.
Break that shit down for the people.
Man, you don't know. There's been like speculations that R. Kelly's been running a sex cult. That he's been having a couple of states throughout the South. He has females, 18 and over.
Just gotta put that one in.
Everybody knows the scandal he had back in the
Oh
day.
yeah, this
So,
on 14.
exactly. So yeah, 18 and older, living in the States. And he controls when they go to sleep, when they eat, when they dress, like, when they go to the bathroom, all that shit. And if they get out of line or don't follow the rules, he verbally and physically abuses them. And it is like one of the parents, I guess the cult, kind of like been looking for him, called out of alert, like, we haven't heard from you in 2 years, like, where the fuck you at?
This ain't going on for that long. I thought this was some new shit. I didn't know he's been up to this shit for a while.
Yeah, it was like, you've been gone for 2 years, we haven't heard shit from you. He was like, what the fuck is going on? So, nobody really knows if it's true or not, but, hey, one thing I can say, what about Hugh Hefner? Hugh Hefner was kind of doing the same shit.
In a way. Was he technically controlling?
Like I said, in a way. Like,
I know what you mean.
I don't know if he was controlling them because no one ever came out and really said what they were doing behind closed doors.
Yeah.
So it's like Hugh Hefner was kind of doing that in a way, but we don't know if it was in seriousness. But no one ever tried to look like they did R. Kelly, so we never really know.
Definitely could see R. Kelly doing some strange shit like that just because he's R. Kelly and I can't put shit
past R. Kelly
with that nigga involving weird sex shit. Like, I just expected. No, we gotta say rest in peace to something. It might be a little preemptive, but you know.
Oh, SoundCloud? I thought Chance saved that shit.
Oh no, what did he do to save it? I heard he
talked to the
was trying to save it.
He talked to the executives and shit.
Is he putting money up?
I have no clue.
Because SoundCloud's been trying to do a lot to get some money, and they just have not been able to get it. They haven't turned a profit since they started.
When did they start?
2008.
Damn.
9 years ago. They never turned a profit.
It's almost 10 years and you ain't making no money off that shit. How have you been, like, paying your associates?
They had a budget, but not much.
Wait, they didn't have a business plan when it's, like, reached, like, 6, 7? So it's like, alright, profiting is dropping, we're making no money. What do we do to save the company?
I mean, they have been doing it. They started putting out ads on SoundCloud.
Oh, yeah,
and then they started charging for SoundCloud shit. And then neither of that has worked. And now they dropped 40% of their employees, and that can only get them till September, I think. And then they'll be done. So we gotta see what happens between now and then to see if SoundCloud can come back.
Speaking about Chance, Chance's production team, Justice League, say that he has not been paying. And it's like,
now the question is, does Chance? Wait, what did they produce?
I have no clue, to be honest.
Because if they produced like coloring book and shit, technically, since he sold the album, he never sold the album. It was a mixtape. Does he have to pay them for that?
But
Like he probably paid them I don't know. I feel like money
Like, producing in hip hop is a very.
It's fickle.
That's why I was going to be a producer in hip hop, but then I saw how fickle it was, and I was like, this ain't the right person.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what Chance was saying is like, you're trying to get money from me, but the ones that you should be talking to, the ones that are suing you for the money.
Who's suing? Wait, what are they getting sued for?
Like production, all that stuff. Some of the shit that wasn't fully theirs.
Oh, so
they're getting sued from.
So they didn't clear samples and shit?
Yeah, like they're getting sued from other companies, and Chance was like, you have to talk to those companies, not
But
me.
see, I don't understand shit like that because technically, Chance never put out a project he could make money on.
That's why this is like producing with artists is so fickle nowadays. It's like there's so many loopholes and shit. Who you have to talk to get your money, and like if you go to artists, you might not get paid.
Especially artists like Chance, he's not under a label.
Exactly, he's independent, so it's like, how would you go about getting paid from that?
I'd have to take that money up front or something.
Exactly.
Something. Pay me by the hour at least. Shit.
It's like if I'm doing a song for you, I would get paid this much up front.
Mm-hmm.
And
because there's not gonna be any royalties from that.
Exactly.
Because he doesn't sell it.
It's
fucking mixtape.
It's free.
All this shit's a mixtape.
So it's like that type of shit is like so crazy. They'll really know. So.
It just goes to show. Like it doesn't seem like Chance would do some shit like that.
That's
We don't know all the details.
We don't. But it doesn't like you wouldn't see Chance being that type of person.
Not at all.
It's like Chance ripping someone off. Like really?
Yeah.
Like there's got to be some other side of the story that we're missing to this.
Definitely. I think that's all we got today. Wrap it up. Got anything you want to say to the people?
Expect greatness soon.
Definitely. Yeah. It's the end of the podcast, though. Thanks for listening, people.
Deuces. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all that good shit for your boy.
Yeah, follow me on SoundCloud. It's at New School 92 now. I've been giving y'all the wrong one this whole time.
This nigga is fucking.
I fucked up bad. I gave y'all my actual name on SoundCloud and not the name you look up to find. Alright, y'all. Take it easy. Thanks for listening.
Deuces.
Peace.